Stolen guns are a major concern, according to a Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives report earlier this year. Now, it found from 2017 to 2021, thieves stole more than 1 million firearms. The Austin Police Department reported 64% of missing or stolen firearms in 2022 stemmed from car burglaries. And Houston saw a record-breaking number last year with more than 4,000 firearms stolen from cars. And that's why Texas Parks and Wildlife and the Texas Department of Public Safety are teaming up to remind hunters and gun owners to securely lock their weapons to keep guns from getting into the wrong hands. Our Sally Hernandez has a closer look.
So we're talking today, Sergeant, about the need for people to make sure that their guns and ammunition are all secure and locked away. What is the reason why you decided as DPS you needed to get involved in this campaign?
Well, this is an important campaign, and the legislature and the governor thought seriously enough about pushing this word out about safe gun storage because of the number of guns that are stolen every year, whether they're taken out of houses or cars, and even the dangerous acts that are committed by children that get access to guns in the home. Even our youngest children have access to guns that are not secured.
Do you suspect that the majority of gun owners do secure their weapons, or is there a large group that do not?
Well, I think a lot of people don't want to be honest about where they keep their guns and how they keep their guns. So I think that's a statistic that's hard to really get a handle on. But I do know that the more we push out the message on how important it is to lock up these guns and put them away in safe places where people don't have access to it, I think that's going to better handle the number of stolen guns that are taken and the number of injuries that occur in the homes.
Do you have any information as far as how many guns are actually stolen because they're not locked up? Is that also a big number in Texas?
It is a big number, and periodically we see numbers of firearms that are stolen out of vehicles. I know that Houston had a large number, a couple thousand that were stolen out of vehicles in a year. But I don't have a total number for this year or the previous year, but I do know that it's a substantial amount of firearms, that are taken out of vehicles and taken from homes. And where do they end up? Usually on our streets.
So what is the best way? How do you even securely lock one up? Is there a correct way to do that?
Well, basically, you want those 1, 2, 3 to keep them safe. You want to put that firearm in a safe or a locked box, or even in some kind of biometric thing where it's not accessible to anyone in the home or anybody who shouldn't handle it. And again, the ammunition is also important. If somebody does get into your home and they don't get your weapon, they may be able to get the ammunition. So you also want to store that ammunition in a locked place and safe and away from people. And third, most importantly, if you restrict that access to everyone who comes into the home that doesn't need access to that firearm, you're pretty much taking care of 1 and 2.
Sergeant Dion Crockle with DPS. Thank you so much for that.